We here on episode 14 on Keeping It a Buck50. We got Kyra here. How you feeling today? What's poppin' with you?
I'm feeling amazing. It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I don't celebrate that shit, but shout out to you people that celebrate it. What's poppin' with you? How you feeling today, though?
I'm feeling pretty good. I can't complain. Not the best. I can be better, but I can't complain. You want me to elaborate a little bit?
Nah, you good. Like, who is you, though, like, for the masses? Like,
So as of right now, I would define myself as a licensed esthetician. I specialize in facials and waxings, and I also sell all natural products.
fire. Where you grew up at in Rochester?
So I grew up on the west side of Rochester. Yeah, the west side of Rochester.
I thought you ain't a shooter girl.
Nah, I'm just from the west side. That's it.
All right, west side. Who inspired you to be what you wanted to be?
Nobody inspired me to be who I wanted to be. It kind of just fell into my lap. So I don't really have one of those lives where I have too many inspirations or too many things that drive me. I start working towards things, and then it kind of just started falling into place for me. So I don't really have any inspirations. I have drives, I have goals, but nothing that's really inspiring.
Like, nobody inspire you to just, like, want to be a woman of your business?
No, because honestly, there's nobody that's like me.
That's
So.
fire. That's tough, man. What made you want to sell, like, skin cream and shit?
So I didn't want to sell skin cream at first. Was making a butter that was for myself, and I was working as an administrative assistant for like a day hab for people with disabilities. And I started off with this butter, and people was like, "What you use for your face?" And I just started like, "Oh, I use this. Here's $12 for a jar, 4-ounce jar." So eventually, people started saying like, "You should make face scrub, or you should make all different types of stuff." So that's how the product started expanding. But I never really wanted to do that. It was just something that I just started doing, and it just worked out for me.
So you had your own personal butter that, like, your
I
own
was just using
personal
for myself.
recipe for
Yeah.
yourself.
And people wanted it. And then when I seen that shit selling, I'm like, damn, a lot of people buying it. And then they was like, let me get a face scrub. So I started making a face scrub, but the face scrub started booming way bigger than the butter that I had. So it was like, I just started adding on. And then I started realizing that people was just buying anything that I put out because they kind of trusted me with their face, because they seen I had a clear face.
Nah, that's fire. So you ain't just see, like, no dirty face people and try to say that they like, yo, I'm going to come up with some cream.
Nah, I don't really be in people's face like that.
That's fire, though. What age you got your first job at?
I got my first job at, I want to say I was a senior in high school, so I was probably like 17.
Or
Yeah.
just chilling. You must be spoiled or something.
I wasn't spoiled, but I had a father who worked very hard, so it wasn't like I had to like venture out and get what I needed for myself early in life.
Nah, that's fire. What's some shit your dad taught you that you can remember off top?
Well, my dad taught me kind of everything, because that's the only parent that really has, taught me. But he just kind of taught me to work for everything that I have. So everything that I have, I just got to make sure I work for it. Whether it's easy to get or not, I just have to make sure I put in enough work to feel like I deserve whatever I have. That's something that he does. So
Like, you feel like you was a brat, you get on your dad's nerves?
I still do get on my dad's nerves, yeah. But we cool, though. I'm him. I'm a little him.
So you ain't never had that story where you just had to provide for nobody. You got money for yourself.
I never had to provide for nobody because I don't have any children. So, no, I did get money for myself. I never had a struggle. I had good grandparents. So, it was to the point where I kind of was getting older, and I realized, like, okay, you got to go to work and you got to go do something for yourself, because I wanted to be something myself, but not something that I was never in a position where I just was unfortunate and I was forced to go get it done.
That's fire. So West Side girls don't struggle.
Not this
Nah,
one.
fuck
This one ain't really struggle. This one ain't got that storyline.
So on what age you lost your virginity?
I lost my virginity at 16.
like was you like one of them females that was scared to give head, or like, well, as soon as you jumped in the game, you was head first or anything?
Hey, yo. you set me up. I don't give head. I don't like giving head. No, it's not something that I have to really, really like you. I have to want to please you in order to give you head.
Understandable. Like, you got a type?
I do not have a type. I like all different types of men.
Fire. So you don't care like what side of town a nigga from or none of that?
Nah, I don't.
Like, you don't got a favorite? Like, you don't like east side niggas more than west side niggas?
Nah, I don't.
Tried to ask you that, right?
Nope. They all equal.
So, what's some of your goals for 2023?
2023, I want to just pour into myself. So I want to expand my business. I want to see where it goes as far as how I can help other people in 2023. So 2022 was the year of me building myself. 2023 is going to be my year of figuring out what can I do for the people.
What did you learn about yourself this year?
I learned that I was not for everybody, that I did not have to adjust myself to be for everybody. I learned that I am who I am because of certain things that I have been through, and I have to learn how to let go of certain things when it's time to let go of certain things. So everything isn't for me. I learned everything isn't for me, and it's okay for it not to be for me.
That's dope. Overall, how was this year for you, though?
This year was fucking amazing for me overall. Like, I took so many losses, but I had so many wins at the same time. I realized so many things about myself. Like, it was amazing. The growth in my business, the growth in my knowledge, the growth in me becoming an adult. It was fucking dope.
Did you have this business in 2021?
I did, and it was just online, strictly online.
So, like, 2022, you, like, put that pain in.
Facts. I went to school. I figured out what the fuck was really going on. I started doing services. I got my own suite. Like, I really got my foot in the door. And then I started realizing that me putting in that little bit of work got me in a level where I'm kind of up there with bitches that been in the game with what I'm doing for a minute. So we kind of leveling out. Like, you put in that work and you kind of realize what you made for it. This shit for me.
Now that's fire. So your flower about to get ready to blossom 2023.
That's a fact.
That's dope.
A fact. I can feel it.
What made you want to start waxing?
So I didn't originally want to wax at all. I went to school to figure out about the face because like I told you, I was making that product for myself. So I knew nothing about the skin. I was just doing something that was actually working for me. So I wanted to know how everybody's skin works. So that's why I went to school. But what was the question?
What made you want to wax?
Oh, so I went to school to figure out skin, and then a segment in school was waxing. And then I figured out how to wax, and I was like, damn, you can get $65 for just waxing somebody coochie. Yeah, I'm about to go wax. Because I wasn't making no money at all while I was in school. I was going to school 9 to 5, and I wasn't making no money. So that was my quick way to make money, honestly. And it's easy.
Like, did you start off waxing your friends and shit? Or like...
No, I didn't. I jumped right in the game, honestly. I had discounted prices. I put it up on the site, and then complete strangers started booking me. So I hopped right in the game.
That's fire.
That's fire, right? That's dope.
Did you ever wax a steak pussy?
I ain't wax no stank pussy. No, I don't talk bad about my clients.
That's fire. I'm saying, like, it's just realist. It ain't trying to throw. It
Nah,
ain't no name gonna go.
All good pussy with me.
Yeah, so you ain't never waxed a steak pussy?
No.
So you really like do you care how you make the vagina feel, or you want the currency?
At first it was for the money, but then I started realizing like, damn, even when I use my own products on myself, I love the way my vagina feels after. So yeah, I want other people to feel that, because when you make somebody feel good, they keep coming back after that. So it's easy, you know, after the retention, that's what you want, because the money comes with the customer coming back. It's not really with them coming, because that's quick money. I spend that. But when they keep coming back, it's something that's guaranteed in my pockets every month. So you want to make them feel good. So
That's
yeah, it
fire.
comes with it. It's like a hand in hand type
That's
of
the
thing.
difference between clients and clientele, right?
Right.
What made you want to wax men? Like, do you wax men?
I haven't got that many clients of men, no, but I don't mind waxing men because I'm not uncomfortable waxing women. So why would I be uncomfortable waxing men? Like, I see everything with a woman, so like it's not weird, it's not nasty. When you're an esthetician, it's not really nasty.
So you never waxed a man?
No, nah.
Like, hypothetically speaking, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying you waxing a man, right? And he catch a boner. What you gonna do?
So, like for instance, there's times where I've waxed women and I see stuff. I just ignore it. I work around it because you don't want the client to feel uncomfortable. No matter what you do, you can't have your client feeling uncomfortable. You still providing the service. It's like y'all thinking about it as like you still always, I'm providing a service. It's not, I'm a human, but I'm providing a service. So I have to block all that stuff out. Nothing is nasty at that point. Like
Real
it
tunnel
isn't good.
vision. That's
Right.
fire.
You stupid.
What's something about you that you know you need to change to become better?
So something that I've been working on is learning how to control my emotions after I know something has triggered me. So I could know that you pissed me off, and I could know that I'm pissed off and I'm gonna start talking shit to you. But instead of me saying, okay, stop talking shit and just go about your business because you know it's not gonna make a difference, I'm gonna keep talking shit because I just want to keep talking shit because it's just something that I have in me, knowing that it's not making really a difference. So I really need to learn how to kind of control my emotions and not react to everything. Learn how to just not react and just go about my business, be high or something.
So if you learn how to control your emotions, you just feel like you're gonna just be a beast.
I'm gonna be fired. That's it. That's all I need.
What's something that makes you feel better?
Something that makes me feel better. What I have realized, so I had a hard time finding this, and what I have realized too with my business, and that's why I know it's for me, is because I can be upset and I can go in and I could do a facial and I could like be with somebody, a complete stranger, and I can no longer feel like I'm upset. So that's something that kind of ease my mind, kind of make me take my mind off of what's like being hard at that time. So I think me working kind of makes me feel better.
Do you have a lot of time to self-reflect?
I do, because I live alone and I don't have any kids, so it's always me. I live in a world where it's just always me. I'm single, so I go home and I'm by myself all the time. It's just me.
Now I know the feeling. That shit, like, that's for the strong people with goals. Living alone is for people that want to be something. No funny shit with tunnel vision. Like, do you have an amount of kids you want? I see you don't have kids.
No. I don't even know if I want kids.
What makes you not want kids?
I just bought presents for probably 12 kids. That's good. They're my kids. They fuck with me. They know I'm coming through. They know they're my kids.
Are you scared to like have kids?
No, I just ain't got. I don't have a family, and I know that I don't feel like I'm truly locked in with anybody to have kids. Like if I was locked in with somebody, and then I wouldn't mind going half on the baby, but I'm not locked in with nobody to be like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to have a kid. Because it takes two people, right? It's not just me.
You go like, cause you seem like you push people away.
I probably do because I'm real strong-minded and I know what the fuck I want. A lot of people don't know what the fuck they want, so that's them and they problem.
So, you ain't never had no abortions in life?
I had one abortion. I hope my dad don't ever see this.
My bad.
The bitch is gonna chew me up about that one. I'm being honest.
That's good.
And that
These
was,
bitches be
and the
on
only
like
reason,
8.
and this the only reason why I had this abortion, and I'm so glad because this nigga got mad kids right now, so that was good. But I was moving, I was just transitioning over from a kid to adulthood, so I was moving to a completely different state by myself, and I knew that was the goal. Like I wanted to know how to live by myself because that was just how I was gonna find myself. So it was like, damn, I'm either gonna have this kid and sit back with this nigga in Rochester, or I'm about to move to a completely different state and figure out something else. So it was like an option, and I chose my future. So, and shit.
Life about decisions, though. No funny
Yeah,
shit.
so don't chew me up about that one.
Do you feel like you got clout?
I do not feel like I got clout. I feel like the people who fuck with me, and the people who don't. Like, I don't feel like that's clout. I feel like because the people who fuck with me genuinely fuck with me, and the people who don't, they go about their business.
What's your definition of clout? What's clout to you?
Clout is, I would think, that people who are praised or paid attention to based off of what they have or who they are or who they hang out with. It's not popularity based off of who they are as a person, their personality.
So, like, if a dirty bitch was the front on you, would you let her rock because you got, like, nice skin and you cute?
So that recently happened to me, though. No. That recently happened to me. That's crazy. Some bitch front on me, and she was on demon time. I ain't gonna front. And I was on demon time with her, too. But then I had to realize, like, she went to front, and we had a little scuffle and all that. Because I'm stressing, bitch, what? And she was like, damn, Kyra, you ain't like that. And I'm like, bitch, you don't know me. But then it was like, okay, yeah, maybe to the media, I'm not, I'm not. And I had to realize, like, I'm not like that. I'm not. I'm a different type. Exactly. So she was right. So I was like, you know what, bitch, you got that. So, yeah, At the mindset that I'm in right now, I'm kind of transitioning over to not paying attention to shit like that. You're like, yeah, I am better than that. I shouldn't be arguing with people. Like, you got it. No. Yeah, you're right. No. Yeah. I'm going to walk away. From now on, I'm walking away. Yeah, you got it.
That's growth.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't got shit to lose, though.
And that's what I realized. I was like, damn, she want to get me because it's me. Because she kept saying, like, she knew who I was and all that. I was like, damn, bitch. Yeah, we not paying bitches like that no attention. You got it, baby. I'm walking away.
Have you ever fought over a nigga?
Yeah, I did. It was my nigga, though, so that make it a little bit better.
How did you feel, like, after that?
At first, I felt like, shit, that was my nigga, so we can fight all you want. But then after a while, years down the line, I'm like, yeah, that was whack.
Right. Did you, like, prove a point in the moment, though? Did you, like...
No, I didn't prove a point because, like how you said, bitches be dirty, bitches don't be having nothing to lose. So if I'm fighting against somebody that ain't got nothing to lose, I'm never going to prove that point. It's always going to be a fight. It's always going to be something. So eventually I had to walk away from that, too. Like, yeah, bitch, you got it. Like, no, I never proved a point. I never got what I... But then I realized down the line, I've been proving points because bitches always knew that I was nothing like them. I hope they watch this.
Yeah, no funny shit. You can't. That's where a lot of people go wrong. Because you start trying to be like them, be hands-on.
Yeah, the hands-on, right? Like,
you
the bitch getting crazy, breaking my shit. I'm breaking her shit back. Like, this not me. I don't do this. But I got to do it because I ain't ass. You like, you don't want nobody to feel like you ass.
Nah, for real, though. That's the problem with blacks, that pride. Sometimes you got to walk away.
Every time somebody try me, I'm taking it to 100. And then we gonna realize that we need to come back after. Nah, but I'm gonna change a little
bit. Is this something that you regret, like in life?
I don't regret anything.
That's fire. Is it anything that you were starting to do that you didn't do, like?
No.
Goal wise.
No, not really. I started to go to school. The only thing that I started to do and I didn't complete was school. And I just realized that just wasn't for me. I didn't have the type of mentality to sit and learn a bunch of different things before I got to learn what the fuck I really wanted to learn. So I would rather take trades than go get a degree.
Like growing up, would you ever call yourself like being a follower?
I was a follower at the beginning stages, like my 7th and 8th grade year. Yeah, I was hanging out with some girls, and I didn't really care. It's not even like I was like following, but it was like they lived a different life that I didn't know nothing about, and I wanted to experience that life too. So again, I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, but it's life.
Nah, I appreciate you for admitting that. Some people be trying to just act crazy. Well, I never was a follower.
Yeah,
I was a follower before too.
Because I wanted, they was older, but they was always older. I would say they was older than me, so it was like it wasn't like no bitches that was my age that I wanted to be. It was bitches like 3 grades higher that I was following behind.
Is there anything that you fear?
Right now, what I'm fearful of and what I have my guard up of is getting close to people, having pointless relationships. That's the only thing that scares me in life is having a pointless relationship. Like, look, knowing somebody or having somebody get close to me and them not being exactly who I thought they was. That's the only thing that's scary to me.
That's real shit. But like, are you a forgiveful person?
Like No, I don't forget.
Like forgiveful.
I would it's to a certain extent. Like I would forgive you for making a mistake, but I'm not going to forgive you for showing me who you are as a person. So if you show me who you are as a person, that's who you are. You can't change that, You might have different stages where you grow into a different person, but as of right now, who you are, you present that. But if you make a mistake because you misinterpreted something, then yeah, I'm going to forgive you for that. But if you make a mistake or if you do some shit out of spite or envy, then no, I'm never going to forgive you for that. Because that means that you got that shit in you. You will envy somebody or you will spite somebody or you will hate somebody.
Well, what if they learn from that one lesson that they did?
That's them.
Like,
that don't mean that I got to deal with you. You ain't for me. Because I don't deal with people who like that.
Nah. It's life about boundaries. I'm just learning about that though. This year, like, so you right to feel like that. Like, are you scared of bugs though?
No, not really.
They say you driving in a car, see a little insect or something. You don't be acting crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna go crazy.
You tough. Have you ever been a victim of domestic?
No. Never.
You ever beat any of your niggas?
Beat them, no. Fought them, yeah. Don't beat nobody.
What do Kiamisha mean to you?
At this point, I feel like she symbolizes somebody who was constantly growing. So what I always remembered her as, even when she left the earth, was her constantly growing into a different person. She always knew what she wanted. She always knew that she had to keep going. And that's something that I always was gravitated onto. So that's what I'm holding on to. That's what I remember her as of right now. It's just a person who constantly just blossomed.
That's fire.
She was way ahead of her time. If she was here right now, a whole lot of shit would be different right now.
Nah, that's the fact. I knew Kia. She used to bump all the fire music. She had her tools.
She was different. She was way ahead of her time. She was way different. Like, bitches was nothing like her. Bitches ain't nothing like us.
Rest in peace, Kiamisha.
For real.
Like, do you make it your business to, like, have a relationship with her daughter?
So True is at the age where she's going into her teenage years. So it does what she do. We hear from her. She gonna call you if she want to talk to you. She got Instagram. She got Facebook. So she don't got Facebook, but she got Instagram. So we see her every day. We FaceTime her. She got her Cash App. You feel me? So that's the age that she at right now. Before, I used to make it my business. I go pick her up and do stuff just so she knew who I was. But now she know who I am. So I don't have to do all that. She gonna call me if she needs something. She know what I do. She know who I am. She know my brand. She's smart.
That's dope. What's your favorite hairstyle?
I'm gonna have to go with a middle part bob.
You feel like the niggas be on you when you get that?
Yeah, maybe on my body with the middle part bob.
Sneakers or heels, like?
I'm a sneaker girl, but I'm gonna transition over to heels in my growing ages.
Do you see yourself like? Do you ever want to get married?
That is way above my head at this point. That's way above my head at this point.
Fact, though. Like, I feel like you scared of niggas. You gotta like.
How you come to that? How Why you draw that conclusion? What did I say to make you feel like I'm scared of niggas?
Cause I just feel like you don't give niggas like a fair chance.
I do. I feel like when women approach niggas, they know exactly what they want. So I feel like it's the same with niggas. Like when y'all approach us, y'all know exactly what y'all want. So let's talk about it. You tell me what you want, I tell you what I want, and then we can get to the bottom of it rather than us playing with each other's heads.
Yeah. So you ever like came on to a nigga and told him like you wanted him?
I did.
How you felt about that?
I didn't feel no way about that. Because 9 times out of 10, he told me he wanted me before I said.
You ain't never like get curved or nothing before? Like try to push up on a nigga and he spent you?
Not one that I ain't already hit. I done had. He probably was feeling some type of way about me and then, yeah, but nah, I already done had him, so it ain't hurt too bad.
You ain't never think about being gay or none of that shit?
Never. Bitches ain't my thing.
That's fire. What's your favorite like zodiac sign besides just like take away Sagittarius?
That's my favorite.
I was saying you gotta take that away.
No, I can't take that away. That's my favorite. Sagittarius is my favorite sign. I can't take that away. I don't even look into no other signs because we the best. What are you talking about? I have gravitated onto a lot of Aquarius.
Or you going to the nail shop. What's your favorite nails to get? Like what color?
So the crazy part about it is I'm not really a nail girl. So I'm always sticking to the white shorties. Like I'm not really one of those girls like, oh, let's go get our nails done on my feet. I gotta get my feet done. So I'll always get my feet done. But my hands, I'm not really one of those type of girls. But I'll get white that's
French tips. You get your feet and
not
toes
French tip,
white?
just white.
Just white. All
and
white.
then my feet always white. Always. I never switch it. I probably go pink in the summertime or some shit, but always white 9 times out of 10.
If you could talk to the 13-year-old Kyra, what would you tell her?
So at 13, what grade is that?
I believe that's 7th grade.
When I was in the 7th grade, that was my following years. My years in 7th grade was like, oh, she's fucking crazy. Like, people was looking at me like I'm fucking crazy because I just went loose. I feel like that was the high school year. You was walking to school. I started walking to school. I stopped taking a bus, so it was a little bit different for me. I feel like that was my year where a whole lot of people honestly still look at me as 13 Kyra. Like, they'll see me and think that I'm thinking exactly how I was when I was 13. Like, the people who knew me since I was 13. And I would probably just change my delivery towards things. Because I've always been the same person, but I feel like I was a firecracker back then. Like, I didn't know how to express myself. So what I can say now to tell you how I'm angry, I couldn't say then. So it was just like always coming off as just being aggressive instead of actually making sense. Back then, I kind of wasn't making sense. So I would probably just be like, tone it down and learn how to express yourself. Like, say what you mean. Say how you feel instead of acting crazy or just doing things off of impulse, because that's kind of what I used to do.
You don't feel like you did anything out of spite when you was younger?
I never really was a spiteful person. I would do stuff to people that I felt like I had to do something to. You feel me? That stepped in my way. I wasn't just automatically, like, I'm one of those type of people who I say everything that's on my mind, so I honestly don't know that I'm hurting somebody's feelings when I'm hurting their feelings. So, like, I would say something to you, and then you'll take it offensive, but I didn't even know I said something offensive. But then you'll respond offensive, and then I'll be like, well, nigga, fuck you. Yeah, and now we arguing. Where in reality, like, no, it kind of seemed spiteful, but it really wasn't spiteful. So, no, I don't feel like I ever did anything spiteful to nobody. Except fuck up somebody's shit. Like, in a relationship-wise, yeah, I did shit spiteful. Like, if a nigga cheat on me, and if I caught a nigga doing some shit, then yeah, I'll do something spiteful. But no, as far as a person as a whole, no, I'm not a spiteful person.
You ain't never cheat before?
No.
That's fire. I believe you. I don't know why you smiling like that.
I never cheated before. Unless, I don't know what your definition of cheating is. Like, if texting another nigga, yeah, I cheated before. But, like, going and fucking, no, I never did that.
So, if you could give yourself, your younger self, advice on dating, what would you tell yourself?
I don't date. I shouldn't date. Like, at those younger ages, you should still focus on being a child and enjoying your childhood. Like, why are we thinking about companionship or being with somebody long term? I feel like that's something that we shouldn't have even been doing. Everything should have just been about fun. So I wouldn't have dated. I don't think I actually really dated much when I was in. Like, I would talk to boys, of course, or have a little boyfriend here and there. But when it came out to some serious shit, like, I wasn't one of those girls who honestly really was like,
you was
crazy over
always
niggas.
Like just scared of it, like you just push it away. When you get a feeling, you just push niggas away.
I just wasn't a crazy over nigga type of girl. Like, I always knew my own shit and did my own shit. Like, having a nigga around didn't faze me. And I'm raised by a man, so that's a big difference. Like, I got a man in my life. I don't crave with the shit that other girls crave. I don't really crave. I don't really need. I don't really ask for it, you know? So it'd be a little bit different.
Do you have a relationship with your mom?
I do to a certain extent. So, like, me and my mom, yeah, we'll speak, yeah, here and there. But I have that, maybe I just lied a little bit. Maybe I don't know. I don't have a relationship with my mom. I don't talk to my mom like that. Like, I'll talk to her. I know her. I can get in touch with her at any given time, if that's what you call a relationship, yeah. But as far as being one of my people and somebody who I frequently communicate with, no. So it depends on what your definition of a relationship is. Do I know who my mom is? Can I speak to her? Has she ever been disappeared from my life? No. I can always get in touch with my mom. I always know, you know, where my mom at.
So you just like choosing your dad's side off rip?
No, when my mom had me, my dad said that he was gonna take care of me. He stuck to that, so I've been with my dad. Like,
that's dope. What sign your dad is? What's his birthday?
My dad's birthday is 3 days from now. It's the 28th, and he is what sign? A Capricorn.
Yeah, that's fire. That's dope because that really means a lot though. Because most females don't have a dad though.
Yeah,
so
most females got a mom, so
yeah.
it's swapped. Like, it's not saying that it got any easier because it's a whole different role play. Like, people think that it's a lot different, but it's a whole different role play because a lot of people have that nurturing but don't have that structure. I had all that structure, but I didn't have that nurturing spirit. So it was just like strictly get the business. Like, it was always business with me and bruh. And I ain't mad at him for that, but still to this day, he look at me as business, take care of business. It ain't none of that soft shit. So that's kind of what I kind of lacked from when it came down to my parents. But everybody else kind of made up for that.
Yeah, so you don't feel like you got like a nurturing spirit? Like,
no, I don't.
You don't want to learn?
I've tried to learn, but it seems like the people that I be trying to learn with, they be like, nah, I can't learn with them. Like, fuck that. I'll just go get back to what the fuck I know. Because it don't even be worth it. Like, you know, to even get, like, we too old for that now. It's a dub.
You got to get in your soft girl era.
Yeah, nah, that shit ass. Because then you start feeling like people, yeah. Because people we start doing too much. Then you be like, damn, why the fuck I just tap in for that? Like, nah. And then they be like, damn, why I just let somebody in and I shouldn't even let? Nah, I can't do that. You gonna have to just walk away from that.
Is there anything you want to promote about your business, though?
My business is a business that's always going to speak for itself. And I say that with the most humblest bone in my body because I put in that work. So if anybody even willing to even see my growth, they gonna stick with me. So anybody who genuinely has been my customer or I have service, they have came to me, they know that I put 110% into every service. So that shit gonna grow regardless. So I want people on my back and I want to promote it on social media, but I also want to build that word of mouth because that word of mouth is everything. If they come experience a service, they gonna know that shit, she the truth. She know what the fuck she doing. I don't think nobody has ever left me and felt like that I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm only 8 months in the game, so I feel like that's just fire.
That's fair. You fresh.
I'm fresh.
So, you want to say your social media names and shit? So
my social media is _always stay true with no E. And my IG name, my personal IG is stay true Kai, _stay true Kai.
You don't want to shout out your Facebook?
No, I don't. Don't follow me on Facebook.
I really appreciate you for coming on our show, though.
I appreciate you for inviting me. It was dope.
This mean a lot to me, though. Anybody, I tell all my people, anybody can say they want to come on this show, but to link me and really come here, that mean a lot to me. I appreciate you for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate you for inviting me. It's dope.